Good morning, everyone. How are you today? All right, we are in a new science lesson. We are finishing the unit. And today's topic is about forces. Okay? I know this topic can be a very bit difficult, and that is why I told you to watch this video, Tipos de Fuerzas para Niños, que está en español, ¿vale? Para que os enteraréis bien de las fuerzas, ¿vale, chicos? En este vídeo nos cuentan qué tipos de fuerzas hay, qué es una fuerza, cuál es la diferencia entre una fuerza de contacto y la fuerza a distancia. Entonces, antes de escuchar la explicación del tema, ¿vale? En inglés, me gustaría que vierais un poquito en español. Así que, bueno, esto ya va a ser muy facilito porque ya lo habéis escuchado en español, pero lo vamos a aprender en inglés. Recordad, si hay alguna palabra que no entendéis, lo podéis buscar en el diccionario, ¿vale? So let's start. Forces and their effect. First, let's talk about a force. What is a force? How do you define? Let's listen to a definition about what a force is.
A force is a push or a pull which acts on an object. We cannot see forces, but we can see and feel their effects. Forces can make things move, stop, speed up, slow down, or change direction. Some forces act from a distance and do not make direct contact with the object. These forces are called non-contact forces. Other forces act through physical contact. These are called contact forces.
All right, easy. A force is a push or pull, okay, which acts on an object. Can you see forces? No, of course not, but we can see an effect. A force can make you stop something, move something, make something go faster or go slower or change direction. For example, if I am pushing a chair, you can move it, all right? And it was in one place and now it's in a different place. Or, for example, if you push or kick a ball, okay, that force that you give the ball makes the ball change the destination or the place where it is. Here it says that some forces act from a distance and with no contact. Some forces do not need any contact, okay? These are called non-contact forces. But some forces need physical contact. These are called contact forces. So let's start by talking about the non-contact, the ones that I don't need to touch anything.
Gravity is a force that attracts all objects towards each other. Larger bodies, such as planets, have a stronger gravitational force. Gravity stops everything on Earth from flying off into outer space, and it also causes objects to fall to the ground. Astronauts float in space because there isn't any gravity there.
Okay, gravity is one of the forces that is a non-contact force, and what gravity makes, it attracts all the objects, okay? And imagine if we didn't have gravity, everything would be flying. But we are not flying. That means that gravity is acting in ourselves. Okay? So gravity would be the first non-contact forces. For example, why do astronauts float in space? Because in space, as you know, there is no gravity. All right? Let's continue with the other non-contact force, magnetism.
Magnetism is a force of attraction or repulsion caused by magnetic materials. Magnets attract metals and also make compasses work. All magnets have two poles, a north pole and a south pole. The poles are the parts of the magnet which attract metal objects. When two magnets are forced together, two things can happen. If we put the same poles together, the magnets repel each other. This means they move away from each other. If we put opposite poles together, the magnets attract each other. This means they move towards each other.
Okay, so magnetism is the other non-contact force that we are studying, and as you can imagine, and if you have seen magnets in your life, you see that the magnets attract. Which material do they attract? Metal. Good job. They have two poles, okay? They have North Pole and South Pole, two parts in the magnet. And what happens that if you put two north poles together, they repel, se alejan. But if you put the North Pole and the South Pole together, they attract each other, okay? And well, if you want in YouTube, I'm sure, well, if you have a magnet, it would be great to use a metal to see how the magnet attracts metals, okay? But if not, in YouTube you have lots of videos about this topic. All right, so this has been the end of this page, but now you have to have a look at the other page explained by Adam, all right? See you soon.